Doc Favors here. Welcome back to the channel, good people. We're so excited to be here. As always, I want to give a good shout out, huge shout out to our new subscribers, man. You all are rocking out and we appreciate you being here. We know you could be anywhere else in the world. All right. So with this video, guys, I wanted to do an informal video to share with you all because we got a lot of new people on here and some of you all, if you're anything like me, I would be wondering, hey, who is this dude and where this dude just come from? Who was this Favors fella? And so obviously, guys, if you go here, the first place we'll start is our point of contact, which is YouTube. And of course, you see here that we're here for individuals who aspire to achieve success through mindset transformation. Okay, I do a lot of that. Leadership development. Been in leadership for almost 3 decades now. I'm telling them my age. I've been in business, and we still have business and investing. And our investment portfolio is really doing amazing right now, as you all can see with the Bellator Life and Mediterra Medical Cash. It's a God answer if you ask me, all right? At any rate, you notice that every Monday and sometimes Sundays, I drop valuable content on the topics of mindset, leadership, business, and investment. All right. So if you look at my YouTube channel, even if you go to the playlist, I'm just going to give you all a cheat code. You'll see some of the things here. Let me go here. You will see here, but it's best for you to see it from the way you're going to see it, not in my back office. So if I were to go here, you know what? I'm gonna use one of my other accounts. Let me see here. Yeah, if I do that, spread that out just a little bit and go here. But if you go to playlist, you'll see the videos that we have. You see the videos, you see the playlist. And let me see if I go here. Yep, that's Essential Leaders. We're getting ready to build out this YouTube channel because our institute is doing some good things I'm gonna be sharing with you all in just a moment. But if I'm here, if let me just do it this way. I'll switch that account, go to the Essential Leaders account, and now I'm actually in the Essential Leaders, okay? So we got a few videos over there. You can go follow that if you want, guys. But we're my team is putting this together, and we're excited. But you see it again: leadership, business, and mindset mastery. Investment is part of that business. So now under this piece, if I go up here and type in Mike Favors, I'm the first one right there. Now you see it from, you're going to be getting a visual of what you see when you come to the piece. And notice you all are starting to see some success stories. And I'll touch on that in just a moment. But what I want you all to see is if you go to Mike Favors here and then you click playlist as a guest, you'll begin to see all of the playlists that we have. So we have business and investing here. That's where some of the Bellator are. You got behind the scenes coachings, and we got a few pieces that's going up. You have the Essential Movers success stories. You got the Essential Movers podcast. We got meditations. We got Quantum Leap. This is the mindset stuff. This is the business stuff. And we have one on leadership, and we're going to be loading up content from conferences and everything that I've been doing. And so I just wanted to show you that, all right? And so that'll suffice for that. Then we also will take you to the international network that we have. This is the seal of my apostleship in terms of the network. PIN exists to unite and develop a global network of purpose-driven believers, leaders, creative coaches, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. Guys, it comes sometime in life you don't know what you don't know until someone who knows can tell you so. That was a lesson one of my spiritual leaders taught me, and I never forgot it. Okay, that means proximity. That means be in the room. And so for the individuals, sometime in life, they just need to be connected. We're not everybody's spiritual parents or nothing like that. We do have spiritual sons and daughters. We are blessed. I'm humbled by that. But here's the reality. Sometimes people just need to be connected to the vision or a vision. They need to be connected to a visionary, someone who knows how to see, plot the course, and then actually steer us to get to that destination. And so we realized that I had a gift and an anointing for business and finances. And so we opened that up. And this is how that is. That is just Pinwork, like Pinworks, PINWRK.org. You should see across the top there. And then, of course, our local church, we have churches that we have planted. And of course, we have that there, EAC North, EAC Virtual, EAC Jax. And you can just see a little bit about our vision and what we do. We have online meetings. Of course, we have meetings that we meet in person. And we're just excited about what's happening in this season, all right? And then obviously, you all know the website, myfavorite.com. This is our hub. This is where some of everything can be found, from the best turnkey business of 2026, which is the Bellator piece right there. For those of you who don't know, you can go to myfavorite.com and see that there. We have some free stuff for you. You know, a free daily success routine. And well, it's, you just put your name and your best email in there, guys, and make sure that you just get locked in. All right. We have our JBC, the Journey Beyond. That is our monthly pieces where we dream, plan, store, multiply. Journey beyond the path. And we're just excited what God is doing in this time. All right. So this is what we've been doing. Okay. So one of the things people ask me all the time, and when they see these videos like this, let me go back to YouTube. They see where is that? Yeah, here. They see videos like these, the new ones that we just put out here and that we have coming in here. Some of these are private, they'll be available soon. Let me just pick one. Let's say Sister Harris, for example. Nikki Harris is one of our stars in terms of six figure and better. And a lot of times people would be embarrassed about that, but that is nothing to be embarrassed about, because we had to change our paradigm and shift how we see economics and finances and money. Nikki Harris, it's a pleasure. Welcome to the spotlight. How are you this evening?
I'm great. I'm great.
Great, great, blessed, and highly favored. Is that right?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Look good, look very professional. And it is to my understanding that you not only came into the program knowing that it was something for you to do, but you also came to the program believing that you wanted to increase your financial stability and be able to travel and do some things of that nature. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have as well had to change my paradigm and get my mind on business. I was never taught business. And
Great. So that's just a snippet. We're going to be putting up
Today, we want to highlight.
other testimonials. And when you go to MikeFavors.com, for example, if you scroll down, you will see that the newsletter is right there. You can click that and join our weekly newsletter. The team does a good job of just keeping you abreast of some of the things that's happening. And then we have more testimonies from the program down below. You can see all that. Okay. So basically, here's what it is. When someone asks, you can actually click the e-movers right there. Okay. So here's the thing. When someone asks me, what is an e-mover? This is our flagship, guys. We took all last year. I took a beta group of 10 individuals through this process to make sure to prove that it worked. We getting ready to have their graduation ceremony coming up in March at the next Elevate conference. So we're excited about that. And when someone asks me what is an e-mover, I explain to them what the term really means. The term really means absolute necessary. It means to be extremely important. Okay. And I explain that to them and what that really means and how being essential can actually change their lives just like it did mine. So for those of you who don't know, I've been an essential leader, like I said, for almost 3 decades. That means I positioned and postured myself that I might be a person who could, be the go-to guy. You know, that means I wanted to be in position of leadership. I wanted to be in a position to help other people. And so I've been doing that, for like I said, almost 3 decades. And I've made thousands. Okay. I've helped hundreds of people. And to be honest with you, I'm nowhere near tired. I'm just excited as today as I was when I took my very first leadership position when I was only 20 years old, guys. And because someone saw potential in me way back when. Okay. And so you see, once people understand what it really means to be essential, to be, just like when COVID happened, you had the essential workers. They were so important. They had to stay on board. They didn't get shut down. And when people can understand that's what essential means, I then share with them that essential people move different. Essential people operate different and they move different. So when people who are essential move different, that means they have a different thought process. That means they have different motivations, they have different outcomes, they have different disciplines. Okay. And so in essence, that's what the essential mover is all about. It is someone who knows their value, someone who knows how to share their value with other people, and ultimately someone who knows how to leverage their value for massive and rapid successful gains. So our e-movers mentorship membership does just that. We help people find their value. We show them how to share that value with the world and how to leverage that value for successful and predictable gains. So imagine finding your purpose or your passion in life. Now that assumes that you don't already have your passion or know your purpose, because obviously if you did, we would just go straight to step two. But just imagine for me, let's just role play. Imagine that you were at a point and you are a certain age, you're a working professional, you know, you're an entrepreneur, you want to start online business, you want to supplement your income, but you're stuck. You know, you're just having the problem, just don't know how to get it. Well, here's the thing. That's where we come in at. Wouldn't that be awesome to have someone who's been where you've been and can literally take you by the hand and show you step by step so you won't make the mistakes that I made? Took me almost 30 years to learn some of the things that I can teach you within 60 days, you know? So now consider having someone who can show you how to communicate your purpose and passion in such a way that inspires someone else to transform their life or enlarge their territory, increase their life. And then ultimately, now that you're helping someone through doing what you probably love to do, because remember, purpose and passion, Bob Proctor once said to us that, you know, your purpose and your passion is something what you love to do. You could earn money in other ways, but if you love doing something, I love teaching. I love sharing and helping people with transformations. And he said, when you love to do that, you dedicate your life to it. So I dedicated my life to this. Okay. It just evolved and expanded. All right. But anyway, you do that, you can go learn how to earn money and set up different investments in business, things like that. But you do what you love to do so you have a sense of fulfillment. Guys, we put together this whole year process, and they start getting results in literally 60 days. But I want you to imagine that this is what you can do. And because you're doing what you love to do, those persons that you're helping will turn around and want to compensate you. They will want to bless you. That's what the essential mover is all about. You see, our program is designed to walk you through a step-by-step framework with proven strategies that my mentors, that I paid to be in some rooms for, y'all, thousands of dollars, seriously, but I was so hungry for it. We show you how to discover your passion and how to develop it and deploy it, your unique value and your skills in such a way that you can experience higher levels of success financially, relationally, emotionally, anything that you desire. You would want to, whether you want to raise or promotion or you just want to, you know, start a business or you want to get your time back. Whatever the case may be, learning how to become an essential mover can help you get there. And that's what I want to share with you all, because here's something that I learned that someone taught me. And this is good. As a matter of fact, it was Mr. Proctor. And we got some other people I'm gonna share. His story is up. Dr. Marvin's story is up. And so if you would come off mute, Dr. Yeah. Here's because I also like showcasing our students, but Bob once talked to us, and you all may know this about the law of compensation. And it states that the money or reward you receive is directly proportionate to the three factors: the need for what you do, the ability to do it, and the difficulty it is to replace you. It posits that to increase income, one must provide greater value and service, essentially, notice the language, I love it, essentially going the extra mile. That's what Bob Proctor taught me, because I went through the program, you know. And so, if anything that I'm sharing with you now, if anything that's been said, if this resonates with you and you feel a sense to say, you know, Favors, I didn't know. All I knew was Bellator, and that's fine. That's no problem. That's good. But if you're someone who says, you know what, while Bellator is doing this thing, and you're someone who understands about the concept of multiple sources of income, then you don't want to just put all your eggs in one basket. Now, y'all will see me do more videos about it, but this is a soft informal introduction to everything that we do and that we cover. I wear a lot of hats, and I'm proud to say it. I'm not ashamed of who I am and what and how and what value I can bring to the marketplace. Okay. So as I said before, if any of this is resonating with you and you sense a deep feeling in your gut that you're destined for greater, that you know you're supposed to be doing more and you just don't know where to get started, then come on. You go to the page and you send me an email, you book a call, and we will get you to where you need to be. And these are the programs. Y'all go to the website. I know y'all know how to, poke around and everything like that. And I'll make sure that I leave in the description just a small link, you know, and you can book a call with me. And what we'll do is we'll have your first essential, what I call an essential discovery call. And when you book that call, here's what you can expect real quick. Expect to be on that call for about 15 to 20 minutes because I'm going to ask you some questions and I'm going to basically, we'll share a conversation to make sure that what we have, if it's a good fit for you and if you're a good fit for the way we do, because I don't want students and want people who just want to be information gatherers. I'm looking for those individuals. Let me rephrase this. I'm not looking, we're good. I want to help people who want to help themselves. That means the go-getters. That means the ones who can follow instructions, the ones who are coachable, but the ones who are hungry to get to the next level. You making 50K, a week, and you say, well, Doc Favors, well, who is this really for? Well, let me first finish this. You expect to take some notes because we're going to ask you questions. I'm going to be doing a diagram for you. I'm going to actually take you to my board. Y'all know how I do, and we're gonna plot this thing out. We're gonna find your unique value. We're gonna set some things right on this free call. And then we're gonna say, hey, if you want to go further with this or whatnot, here's what you need to do to go further if you want to do that. Because I can help your learning curve, okay? And then you expect to leave with some clarity and about every step that you're going to be doing. All right. Now, you say, well, who is this for, Doc? Well, I'm glad you asked. This is for anyone who is a working professional, an entrepreneur, who's been stuck for a while. You've been through a couple of these programs, it just didn't work. We're going to bring clarity to that. Okay, I specialize in that and getting those type of results because I'm a how-to person. That means I can't take you nowhere that I haven't been myself. And the good thing is I've been, if you're frustrated, you on the fence, you got the kids, you got the house, you got the family, but you're still frustrated. I've been there. I'm telling you. I've also been the guy that believes so much in his dream that my wife and I, we put everything into it. We lived in a small one-bedroom apartment when we first planted our first ministry back in 2009. No one knew because we knew how to suffer with class. But there were times where, and we had to choose, were we going to pay the bills of the church or pay the bills of our house? All because we believe in what we're doing. We knew that we were called to help and assist people. Okay. So another thing, who is this for? If you're someone who hit that ceiling between 50 and say 60, 70K a year, you're someone who want to get through, you can't break through. You know inflation is happening and rates are up and you're trying to get through it. We can help you hit that six figure and above. We did it. We've helped so many people, like the testimonial that you see. You can go on YouTube and look at them, so I'm not going to play them again. But you can see that. And you must want, now this is very important, you must want to start a business or develop some type of multiple streams of income. Because I'm going to show you, once we find out your unique value, your unique skill set, the next thing is just to make a decision. And so if you're that person and you can feel something and you really can feel it now, don't fluff, but you can sense, even from hearing me now, that you can sense that it's time for an internal shift that creates predictable, eternal success. In other words, you feel something in your gut, knowing that, you know what, I think this dude might be able to want to help me get to where I'm trying to get to. Then I'm going to stand flat foot and tell you, I might be the one you've been looking for. And if that's you, then just simply click the link down below and schedule an essential discovery call. And we'll take you through some of these things and see if it's a good fit. If it is, then we're going to move forward. If it isn't, then at least you got a game plan. So even if it's not me, you can go find someone that can help you navigate this thing and get to the next level. So good people, that is who, in a nutshell, Doc Favors is. So when you see my updates, you see all the stuff, I'm one of these, I like to geek out on stuff, man. Those words used to be bad back in the day. But when I get involved and I really get involved, guys, I go deep into it. I spend time and hours because I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing that light bulb. So anyway, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Excuse my soapbox ran for a minute, but I wanted you to know exactly who you deal with and a little bit about me, hearing it from me. So once again, thank you all so much. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this with some people, and consider subscribing to the channel. and share these videos, guys. I'm trying to get these algorithms up so we can get our videos out to as many people as possible. And the numbers are looking good, but I think we can do better as a community. So I'm asking you all, you rock with your boy. Y'all appreciate it. I see your comments. Y'all please help me share this piece and get it out there. And obviously, if you have any questions, just let me know. Send me a comment. I'll make sure in the link down there you have what you need. And you all know to go to myfavorite.com. If you can't get me, you can always get us through that platform because some of y'all been sending me emails through there too. So we're not hard to find, guys. That being said, Doc Favors, I appreciate every last one of you all. And I look forward to helping you and seeing you on the other side of success. Peace. We'll see you soon.